Tim Cramer is the owner of Mosaic Advertising, and he joins me now. So, Tim, do you think all...
Hey.
I wish I was at that fight.
He's gonna need another bicep. House party.
Definitely.
Let's go!
You wish for a T-Rex.
Guilty.
Tim Cramer is the owner of Mosaic Advertising, and he joins me now. So, Tim, do you think all the red-blooded Americans that boycotted Bud Light for a year are just going to forget about this and say, let's knock back a few?
I do not. I think they'd be crazy to do so, too. What are they doing? They're not proving anything yet. We know what's happening here. They're going into an election cycle. They're going into the Super Bowl, and they're losing $500 million a year or more. No, they're going to turn back to machismo because apparently toxic masculinity sells.
All right, so they're going to throw some money around. I think they're doing a fundraiser for Trump, and they're now in big with the UFC. They're going big, ultra MAGA masculine at the Super Bowl. You're saying that part of this country that boycotted should just forgive and forget, or not forgive and forget, and just drive Bud Light into the ground?
Drive them into the ground to show anybody else that tries this that it's not going to work. Target should be next. Look at what's going on with Oreo right now. The National Legal and Policy Center has just launched a new campaign because it looks like the partnership between Oreo and PFLAG is setting us up for another situation of grooming small kids. We've got to get away from these issues and stop sexualizing these kids. And that's what these brands have been doing over the last 2 to 3 years.
Okay, so you don't forgive ever. And you don't have any sympathy for the people that work for Anheuser-Busch? There's a lot of Americans that work for Anheuser-Busch. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'll drink whatever. But I'm just saying, you're saying just never drink them again. That's it.
I think they've got to make a bigger step forward. Instead of saying, oops, we fired a couple people, now we're going to move forward as if nothing ever happened. Larry Fink said a few months ago, that they had to reimagine what ESG and DEI was. Right? So it's time. Is this setting something new up? Is this a whole new, are they resetting? That's what they're famous for. I don't trust them. I don't trust the agenda because it's all about money.
If girl cheats on you, don't take her back. Is that what we're saying? Don't take her back.
That's what we're saying.
All right. Thank you so much. I understand. And we'll enjoy the Super Bowl, commercial or not.
Thanks for having me.